Well, I haven't made an update video in a long time, actually. Since Anita, hi Anita, I know you're watching this, has been asking me to make an update video, regardless of whether or not I think there's anything to update you on, I guess I'll do that. I guess the most exciting thing that's happened to me lately is my degree came in the mail just as I was on my way out the door this morning. And that was pretty exciting, except the one weird thing is that it's on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. And my degree or my diploma from Humber was on a huge piece of paper. I don't know, like larger than legal size. It's way thicker, but probably about the same length. And so now, okay, so also my environmental citizenship certificate is also on an 8.5 by 11 size piece of paper. And so I'm thinking my two university things are going to be significantly smaller than my thing from college. And I mean, that doesn't really make any sense to me. But it also doesn't make sense because the frame from Humber was going to cost a lot less than the frame from Guelph. So I'm really just confused about this situation. I thought this piece of paper was going to be a lot bigger. That's what I'm most disappointed about, because I thought the piece of paper that I was working so hard for all of these years was going to be a lot bigger than an 8.5 by 11. And I mean, it's not even like I haven't seen degrees before. I've seen lots of people's degrees, and they're always in those big frames, right? So I just assumed that it needed to be in a big frame because it was a huge piece of paper. But that's unless they only sent me a smaller piece of paper because they had to ship it in the mail, in which case I would be furious because I've paid so much for this stupid piece of paper. I need the normal size, you know? It's gonna look weird on my wall. And that's the weird thing. It's like, that's what I keep picturing. Where am I gonna put this on my wall now? Because before it made sense because I was gonna have my degree from the university, my other thing from the university, my certificate, and then my diploma. And so it was going to be two big things and a small thing. But now in order for it to, be symmetrical, it needs to now, the big thing, my degree or my diploma needs to be in the middle. And that doesn't make sense because the other two things are from the University of Guelph. Those can't be separated. And so, I mean, as you can tell, this is a serious issue that I really haven't figured out yet. Working on it. Hashtag working on it. Other things that are going on, I don't know, Danielle came to visit this weekend with another girl from the French program that I went to this past summer, French camp, if you will. And we had like a nice little girls' day. We went to the Cactus Club, which is just a chain restaurant in BC. We went to the Cactus Club and we went for happy hour. And so for $24 for $3 drinks, we were wasted. They weren't wasted. I was wasted because I just don't really drink that much anymore. And so we were planning on going out for happy hour and then coming back to my house to make dinner. And I had planned this lovely salmon dish that I was going to make. They'd picked up all the extra spices from Bulk Barn that I didn't have already. And they brought them here so I can make it. And then we get here and we have a time constraint because they have to be on the ferry at 9. And I basically couldn't make it, so they made it, and it turned out okay. I bought wild salmon this time, which I hadn't bought wild salmon before, and I think that changed how it tasted significantly. And I'm not saying it wasn't good; it was good, but it totally changed it. I also chopped off all my hair. You might be able to tell. I'm playing with it a lot, so that's a situation. And yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of like working on building up my apartment and buying some more furniture and using the internet and going outside for walks. I went for a nice walk along the seawall last week, and it was a really long walk. Like it potentially took a couple of hours, and I didn't even kind of get very far on it. I think I only got, I don't know. It says the kilometers along the side, but I didn't actually pay attention how far I got or where it starts. Because like I don't live at the start of the seawall. It goes all the way, I think, to like Burrard. It might even go past Burrard. Yeah, because it goes up Burrard and then it goes along Kitts, so I don't know if that counts as the seawall as well. As you can tell, I'm not quite a seasoned Vancouverite as of yet. But yeah, so basically the situation is that I live in the middle of the seawall, and so where I start is not 0, and then it like counts. And I think it's also counting backwards too, so it'll go like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't know. So anyway, so that's basically my life. In a nutshell, I am absolutely loving it. The weather has been so nice recently. Just absolutely gorgeous. And it's kind of like this running joke because everybody in Vancouver, not everybody, but most people in Vancouver are not from Vancouver. So everybody, whenever the weather's like this, just absolutely gorgeous, just, well, why would I go back? Because this is spring. This is spring. There's nothing else. There's no snow. It's not raining a lot right now. I say that now, and I'll probably check the weather. It'll rain for like 2 weeks straight, which, by the way, it has done since I've been here. But it's so beautiful right now, and it's really sunny. I live right next to Stanley Park, right next to the ocean, so I have a really nice view. Actually, Danielle just texted me because she was here on the weekend, and she was just like, I can't believe your balcony. And it's true. I have like a beautiful view of the mountains from my balcony. From my other living room window, it's just like the skyline of downtown Vancouver, even though I'm kind of in downtown Vancouver, but regardless, it's like the skyline. And then if you go on the roof, you can get like a 360 view, and then you see the ocean as well. And I mean, in a very ideal scenario, I would also have a view of the ocean, but it's not necessary at all. I mean, I know it's there, and also if I go on my roof, I can see it. And like sometimes I like to work on the roof as well, so that's really, really nice. But that's about it. Yeah, that's my Vancouver update number 2. I know when I was in Australia, you got a lot more of these, but I don't know. When I was in Australia, it was more exciting, and now it's just kind of like, oh, well, it's my life. It's just been transferred to Vancouver. So I guess, though, even when I was in Ontario, I had more updates, more stories, more things going on. So maybe I'll consider thinking about, like, weird anecdotes and things that have happened to me since I've been here and kind of tell stories again and not just quite think of it as an update video, because I think that's potentially the issue here, is that I'm just like, oh, well, I need to update them, but like, what do I have to update them on? So anyways, yeah, hope to talk to you soon, and talk to you later.